when we look at work problems, we're looking at some kind of rate being completed in amount of time. So rate equals 1 over t. And so if you have multiple people, like this scenario, Joey Chestnut had the record for most hot dogs eaten, and then Miko Sudu, I think he had it at one time as well. But Joey ate 1 dozen of donuts in 105 seconds, and Miki, however you say that, ate it in 140. How much would it take them to eat 1 dozen donuts together? So you can use this rate and you just add the two rates. So 1 over 105 and 1 over 140. If you add those will equal the rate that it will take in order for them to eat it together, 1 over t. So on this problem, we have this tractor, and we have a 24-row planter that takes 10 hours to do a field, and then if we have 6 hours if a 16-row planter is also used, so that'd be together. So 6 hours, 6 hours would take both of them to do the job. So one job or one rate would be 1 over 6 for them both to do the job. So both of them to do the job would equal 1 over 6. And for one, the 24-row planter would be 1 over 10. That's the rate for the one. And then for the 16-row planter, we don't know what how long it would take that tractor in order to complete the job by itself. So 1 over, you can just say t, and then we can solve for t, our time. So we really just have a fraction here that we can solve. So common denominator we can do if we want to, and we can add that, and then we could do a cross product, which is fine. We can multiply this both by t, this one both by 10. So we get t over 10t plus 10 over 10t equals 1/6. So that would be t plus 10 over 10t equals 1/6. Now it's a fraction equals a fraction, so it's just a proportion, right? So we can cross multiply. So we can multiply these together, and we can multiply these together. So we get 6t plus 60. 6t plus 60, that's a plus sign there. This is the t, equals 1 times 10t, which is 10t. So I just took this 6 and distributed it to the t and to the 10. Took the 10t and times it by 1. Now I can just subtract 6t on both sides, and we get 60 equals 4t. So then we can divide by 4, which reduces down to t equals 15. So t would equal 15. And then we have our answer here. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be to find the LCD. So the LCD would be taking 10, that's 2, and that's 5. 6 is 2 and 3. List all those factors. So 2 is repeated. So that's one factor. Oops. One factor. And then 3 is another one. And then 5 is another one. And then we have t is another one right here, t. And so that'd be 30t. And then we can multiply everything by 30t. And so like this 10 would cancel out, and we would get 3t on top times 1, which is just 3t. And then over here, the t would cancel out, so we would just get plus 30. And then over here, the 6 would cancel out, so we just get left with 5t. And then again, solving this, subtract the 3t, you get 2t. What is 30 divided by 2? 15. Okay, so that's the same way to do it.